Hello ladies, in this lesson today we're going to be talking about finding a space of our own. And I think it's really important that we all have a sanctuary that's just for us. It's great if you have a room in your house that you can make your own, but sometimes we just don't have that available to us. So I'm going to show you something that can be the next best thing. So this is going to be a sanctuary box. Now I got this idea from a coach named Carrie McLeish, and I thought it was such a great idea, I decided to make a box for myself. So I bought this box at just one of the craft stores, and this one's kind of a big box, but you can see it opens up. And I'm going to share with you some of the things that I put in my box that really make me feel good and help to uplift me if I'm feeling a little bit down. So the first thing that I put in my box is my art journal. This is so important to me, so I keep this with me, and I like to have that, so I'm going to put that in the box first. Then, I like my hand cream. Sometimes it's just the smallest things. I just really love this hand balm. Just the smell of it is comforting. So I put that in there and I keep that, and it just is really nice. This is kind of fun. This is a childhood toy called an Op-Yop. I've had this since I was a kid, and I just brings back a lot of good memories. It's also a good stress reliever. And then, this is my Petoskey stone. This comes from the beaches of Petoskey, Michigan, and I grew up in Michigan, and I absolutely love it. So it reminds me of Michigan and the wonderful beaches, where one day my dream is to have a cottage. So I don't have a cottage yet, but I do have lots of magazines all about cottages. So here's the latest issue called Autumn Cottage. So this just keeps the dream alive, and it's inspirational. So I just love to look through that. Then I keep also pictures. So this here, I keep pictures of myself, and these are, I know that sounded terrible, but these are pictures during a time of my life where I felt really good about myself and I was really successful. So if I'm feeling really low and I think, oh God, where did I go to? I take these out and they just remind me that, yeah, you're still here. That successful, confident woman is still in there, and she's going to come back. So I keep these in here just as, inspiration, and it is a reminder that, the tide may go out, but it's going to come back. So it's only temporary. And this is one of the favorite pictures of my son when he was little. Then I also keep some pictures of friends. This is my friend Jackie, Toast to Wellness. So I just think it's nice to keep these things close. And then I have here, this is my list of my personal values. There is a values worksheet on the website, but I like to keep this close, and we're going to be doing a monthly practice on personal values sometime in the future, but this is always a good reminder. I just think it's really important. Our lives are such roller coasters of up and down. I just feel I need to have things tangible, close at hand, that are visual, that I can reach out for, that will make me feel better, because it's so easy to go down the rabbit hole. So if I am proactive and I'm prepared and I have these things around me to uplift me, I found that it's really helpful. I also I'm working on letters to my son, so if I'm in the mood for writing, this is something I want to leave for him. Okay, this one's kind of kooky here, but I just love paint chips. So you'll find me in Home Depot or a paint store, and I just like going through the paint chips. I say I never met a color I didn't like, but also I think these are the Magnolia Homes. They have such cool names for the paint chips, and they're inspirational. So I just pull them out, and they're kind of like affirmation cards. So this one says bold and, brave and bold. This one says in bloom, and that's what we all are. We're all in bloom. It is well. Renewed. So they all have really nice names. Day to day, that's a good one for all of us. It's day to day. So I just keep these in here and kind of just, if I'm feeling down, I just pull them out and shuffle through them. And I like to look at the colors. This is one of my favorite books I keep, and sometimes I pull it out to read before I go to bed. It's called Consolations, and it's the solace, nourishment, and underlying meaning of everyday words, and it's by David White. And these are just little essays that he's done on everyday words. And I like this because it's just a short read before I go to bed, and it's just enough to help me to relax. Oh, and this, I love this magazine. This is called Breathe. If you haven't seen these, they're really a great magazine. This one is the Stress Less Special. And we know we all have to work on our stress. But what I like about these magazines are the beautiful graphics in them. I just, I like to look through these. And the articles are really good too. And this here, this is one very special to me. This is a Himalayan salt rock. And I had this, I spent my mom's final days with her, and I took care of her, and she was always so cold. So this, I would heat up in the microwave, and then I would, give it to her to hold, and I would hold her hand, and it was just very comforting. And so now I keep this close to me because it's just a special reminder of my mom. So you can see, that just having these things around, they're meaningful to me. They're just all in a nice box, and it would be great if you give it a try. And if you don't want to do a box, you can do, if you have a mantle or a dresser, you can just make a little area of a sanctuary for yourself. It's whatever's going to work for you. And if you do have a room that's maybe just filled with clutter now and that, think about cleaning it out and really making it something that's for you, whether it's a meditation room or a craft room, something that maybe you've been thinking about doing but have been putting off. So again, a sanctuary for yourself, finding your own personal space is really important. And see, everything just sits in here nice, and I just close it up. I put it next to my bed, and it's all right here for me. Thank you, ladies.